Hello, I am Petey, the Microsoft agent. Maybe you've seen my handsome face on TV. I will be your guide during this demo. This is Visual Web Developer Express Edition. And the first thing I am going to do is to create a new website. Simply click on File, then New Website. As you can see, we have many options on what kind of website we want to create. Let's choose to create an ASP.NET website. We'll name it DemoSite. OK, click. Here is our site already set up for us. As you can see, it doesn't have too many pages because we haven't started working with it yet. Here we have a page already created for me, named Default. This is the first page a user will get when they go to my website without specifying a particular page. That's why it's called the default page. But we could always rename it if we like. The Solution Explorer window is where we can see all the pages listed in our website. Here it is. Now I will add a new page by right-clicking and selecting Add New Item. We have many options for what type of item we want to create. Let's select a new web form or an ASPX page. And let's name it My First Page. And click the Add button. Great. Here is my new page. And now let me show you how to work with it. Over to your left is the Toolbox window, where you can find all the controls to put on your page. First, let's change the display to the design instead of the source view. Simply click the Design tab at the bottom left. Much better for me. Let's go ahead and type in Hello World. Hello World. Very simple, but it works right away. To view the page in the browser, right-click on the page, then select View in Browser. Ouch, I forget to save the page. Now is okay. Notice this pop-up balloon, alerting us that our ASP.NET application is running locally. Visual Web Developer Express comes with a web server, so you can test your work on your local computer. Once you finish your site, you will need to publish it on the internet for others to see it. Here we have the results. Come with me to Visual Web Developer Express. Now let's add some controls to my page. Let me see. Simply drag and drop a drop-down list control onto the page. And a button. And a label. Let's add some values to the drop-down list. Notice the little arrow on the control. It gives me a menu of common tasks I can do. Let's add some items. The first item will be number 1. The second item number 2. Okay, we are ready. Now let's write some code. What do we want to have happen? The user should be able to select a value from the drop-down list. Then, when they click the button, the label will display the item they selected. The button will need to send the selected value from the drop-down list back to the server, so it can determine the correct information to display in the label. So, I need to create code for when the button is clicked. We can simply double-click over the button control to bring up the correct place to insert this code. This code will execute when the user clicks the button. Every control I add to the page has a default name, which is the generic control name followed by a number. For example, the label control is called label 1. After I type in label 1, I type a dot. Then I see that IntelliSense is trying to help me choose an appropriate property for the label. Let me choose the text property, so I can change what text is displayed in the label. Let's type "you selected" and note that I put the phrase surrounded by quotation marks. And the and symbol is a way to join two phrases together. Now I need to get the value that was selected from the drop-down list. We can do this by typing drop-down list 1, selected value to string. To string is a way to convert the selected item into a character string. Now, let's see how it looks in a browser. Nice, eh? Now, let's run it. Good work!